All right, we're in the final week. So this is the final week of this game. It is week 4. You'll see the score is 10-9. The other two characters, Captain and Pilgrim, are dead. They have 1.5 points, sort of the remnants. Um, the Pilgrim does hold on to. Right now, the main thing the Captain's doing is he has one spell, so he's like the high watermark of spells. The Druid is tied with him. The Pilgrim is the high water mark, sort of the low water mark of prowess, and the Druid is tied with him also. And so that is sort of what the dead folks are doing. Still on the on our scoreboard there. When they die, their scores are frozen. They take a -2 penalty, and you still have to beat the points that they had in terms of gold or prowess or whatever to get the 2 or 1 the category points. So, having said that, both of our remaining 2 characters are trying to eke out some points here the last week. I think the Amazon moves 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down to Oakwoods 2. Extra move, Oakwoods 2. I think that is her day 20. Oh, but we do need to draw 3 events. I'm sorry. So she doesn't write her move yet. Let's finish up with 3 last events. The Miner in the Caves. Caves 5. Okay. A landslide closes the high pass. Well, that's probably not. High pass 5. No one's going to go to high pass 5 and clear that. Like I am absolutely certain that is never going to happen. I'm going to put what was I going to put there? Doesn't matter. Objects, saved objects. No. A marble. We're going to put a metal marble there. There you go. That represents, and you can't even see that. I can't even see that for crying out loud. So forget that. I'll tell you what we're going to do. We should make a chit for that at some point. For now, we're going to copy the card. We're going to put the card on right there. And the answer is, guys, no one's ever going to go there. That's a non-event. And then amazing weather. Wow, that is sort of fascinating. Everybody gets 1 extra daylight sunlight phase each day. Let's make sure we remember that for both characters, because that is pretty important and might definitely change their dispositions this last week. So, very fortunate this last week. Not a lot really going on, though, in terms of points, except for the Miner looks like a point for the damn Amazon. So the Druid's a little pissed. Now, the funny part is that does not change what the Amazon's going to do. She actually wants to stop here. So she is going to. She'll just hide first and then do all that. So that's her extra daylight phase. Extra hide, extra move, done. The Druid. 1, 2, 3. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to extra hide and hide and move, move, and move into the valley. And that should be enough. 1, 2, 3, and we want to be hidden. So he hides twice. The ghosts come to him. Kills them. Done. All right, and we should be good there. That's it. It is day 22. Get rid of that die. Oh, this demon does come back, by the way. 6, so we got bats. Druid is first. He has 2 hides, so we're going to roll a single die, and he is hidden. And he goes 1, 2, 3. The ghosts then prowl onto him. Done. That is his day. The Amazon goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She is also going to try to be hidden, just in case she is hidden. Is it the large campfire? Holy crap, it is the large campfire. Now, mind you, she's missed it, but that's okay. That does not necessarily harm her. So she can score that large campfire actually. So, but in the meantime, we're fighting these dudes as the druid. So we are hidden. That's going to work for us, but and I don't think we need to cast our spell because we don't need this to be. This doesn't need to be that fast to kill these guys. We're going to play that. We're going to target that dude. So we're going to ambush them from hiding. We're looking for a 1 or a 4 real quick. We get a 1, so that guy's going to line right the hell up. Remember, we're hidden. He's not on our sheet. So we line up and kill the ghost. And now he is on us. So I'm going to lure with that guy on this side. And then we are going to play our weapon. I mean, really just like that. It's almost just in case this guy. It's almost just in case the bow doesn't kill it. We are going to protect our dude. So where does the ghost end up? 1 or 4? He lines right up. Does he flip? He does not flip. So the bow does get the first shot, which sucks a little bit. Oh, the bow does negligible damage, -3 level, so it does not kill the ghost. Our attack is second because it's still a time 3, and we kill the ghost. That's actually advantageous for the druid. So the druid, I'm going to take big game, and I'm going to put it here like this because we have not yet completed it. We do get 6 prowess, though, because we did kill. I'm going to put guard 20. And then here I'm going to put 2x ghost. And that is 6. So we scored 6 more prowess. That gives us 26. It puts the druid in the lead. So the scores shift like that. The scores shift like that. The druid now is in the lead with 11.5. He takes a point away from the Amazon. And done. And now it's day 23 to write. So I don't think she needs to end a day or anything. She just needs to end a phase at the large campfire. So I think she goes 1, 2. Uh, 1, 2, 3. Maybe she just charges in. The only thing that would be bad would be goblins in there. And I'm not going to say there's no goblins in there. I do see a couple howls out there. Goblins would be the mess, I think, for her, but she has take cover. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to end up in caves 5. So it's extra move, move, and move into CS5. This is to the camp. And she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that, and she will have marked off 5. The only problem is she's not using the amazing weather in the caves. That is not great for her. The druid is using amazing weather. So the druid now is trying to. So big game is kept. He is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then maybe hide. And again, he's looking for dank W, which I don't think has been found. We found bones. Yeah, done. Ooh, ogres, wolves, goblins, octopus. Done. Amazon is first. She goes 1, 2, 3 into there. Ruins and pattern. Oh, geez. Oh, man. That is a mess. She gets both of these. That was literally the worst possible roll she could have gotten, or the worst possible sort of thing she could have gotten. What I'm going to do is I'm going to burn her take cover card right now. And she takes cover. If she doesn't burn it, she's. I mean, she could fight several of those. She actually has find the small campfire now, but she does score the large camp. So that is her 7th card. She's now up to 9 points. Now the only problem that has is that she has now burned. Like she that was a great plan, but she burned her take cover super early because the goblin showed up. If she could have held on to it longer, she has a lot more leeway to dink around in these caves. So we'll have to see what she ends up doing, but she is done. This guy is going to move all the way up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then he's going to hide with his free face from the amazing weather, and he dies. And he wants to see what this is. Is it dank? It is dank. There you go. The druid is getting the luck here. So for day 24, so day 24 gets to here, day 25 gets to here, 26 to here, 27 to here, 28 to here, and she can try the riddle game. I think that's what she does. So today is extra move and move to 3 and hide. Right? No, she ends up at 2 and hide. So move 3, move 2 and hide. Happy Camper is gone because she scored it. She gets Find a Bow and Flutter. Oh, jeez. Okay. At the end of the game, she's going to get that one. That's way too bad. All right, so she can get to here today 25, 26, 27. And on day 27 or 28, she can be at the riddle game done. The Druid has found his dank W, so that's good. That's what he needs. He's going to do Herbalist. So he does have an extra search phase. So literally he can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Like this. Extra search, extra search. 6 tries at this. I think he'll probably get it. And then he needs to return to a dwelling to score both of those points, which is not super hard to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he can make it back and score those couple points right there. So let's get the monster roll for the 24th. It's a 1. So dragons. Amazon is first. Amazon goes here, and she tries to hide from the goblins, because the goblins could cut her down. So she is done. And she's just knocked off 3 and 2. Now, what it does stop is I wanted to get Miner, too. I wanted to do the mine. I'm not sure I'm going to do the mine. And she is done. The Druid is searching 6 times for a 1, 2, or 3. That's the first. Second, nope. Third, nope. Come on, fourth. Yes. So he gets the herbs. So he has 2 cards he needs to return to a dwelling for. He has the herbs. Nothing appears. That is the day. Okay, the Amazon is going to. Oops, that's not the Amazon. She's going to move to 6 today. So extra move 4, extra move 6, hide. The Druid is going to take his move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he just goes, or he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 searches. I like it. I like it a lot. So move to the altar. He gets 2 extra phases, 1 from the day and 1 from his spectacles, and he is done. Monster roll. If it's a 2, we might do something different. It is a 1, so it's just dragons. And she goes first. She goes here and hides, and she is hidden. Done. The Druid goes 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to get 2 searches, and he needs a 4 or a 1 to find this place. He gets a 2. That's not good enough. 4 or 1, man. 4 or 1. No. And he finds nothing, and he is done. And he's 2 away. So the last day he could finish both of those. She gets 4 and 6. So she is very close to finishing. She just needs to get 1. So she's going to move, extra move 1, move 6. She is going to hide. She scores explore caves, which should be 2 more points, bringing her to 11. Let's get a roll for the 26th, right? Because it is the 20. That was the 25th. This should be the 26th, I believe. 26 is going to be 3, 4, search, and search. Done and done. Yeah. On day 26, monster roll. Giants and trolls. Amazon is first. Amazon goes 1, 2, like that. Rolls to hide. She's hidden. She is done, but she did score explore the caves. So that is complete. Windfall, 5 gold. Explore find bow, and she has windfall like that. So that is done. And that's going to score her 2 more points. That is her 9th card. She now has 11 points. Druid searches 6 times. 1, needs a 4 or 1. 2, no. Has he found the altar already? 3. He finds the altar on day 3. On 12. Search 3. He's now going to read runes at least once. Well, 3 times, because he's got to burn through this stupid. I don't know how this was the rule, but he's got to burn through this type 3 card first. He gets a 3, learn and awaken. He can't. So he then moves that to the bottom. So he gets 2 more of these. He's going to read runes. He gets 2 learn and awaken spell. He gets the type 2 spell here, which we're going to actually draw from this deck and put that there. And we actually can draw a type 3 too and put that there. So he's going to learn summon animal. Now he can learn a dupe for purposes of victory. Doesn't give him, although it actually theoretically gives him the ability to cast it again if he wanted to have 2 of these active. There you go. That is going to give him 2 spells. That does put him in the lead for spells. So that's good for him. And that's going to give him a just plain old 12 points. The captain is down to a single point now. And the druid sort of edges ahead. The last search, I think, is going to be a loot. Might as well loot it. You're here. Like, might as well nudge if you can. Now that's not going to work because he's a 6. And so there's only 4 treasures in the altar. So we can't actually even nudge it down. So we are done. Oh, what day is it? It's the 27th. I think the Amazon just goes 1, 2, 3. She just goes straight to the riddle game. So extra move, move, and move to the riddle. Done. And she is done. And the druid. I mean, I sort of suppose there's no reason not to spend one last day here. Is there any reason? I mean, you're not going to get what can you get here? You're winning gold. He is winning every category. He is winning prowess, gold, great treasures, and spells. And the Amazon just has 9 cards under her belt. That is sort of fun. That is a weird, fun. Now, mind you, he's going to score 2 points. So he's going to end up with 14 points. He's going to end up with 14 points. So I think we do the same thing. We're just going to search it. What the hell? Done. The Amazon moves to the riddle game. It is day 27. Bats are coming. She is first. She goes 1, 2, 3. So she ends up there. He searches 6 times. He does get the 4th treasure. So that's sort of cool. 1. He gets the girdle of energy. This is 2. Nope. 3. Yeah, hold on. He will take that. So he will nudge that to a 3. So his nudge is gone. Golden armband. So that was 2. 3. 4. Nothing. 5. Nothing. 6. Nothing. I mean, he could roll for a wish and a curse because he's immune to curses. None of that's going to matter. That's the end of his day. I don't think anything appears on bats. No, done. The Amazon's turn. She gets to fatigue. So the riddle game is this. To solve the riddle, you fatigue any number of asterisks. You get a roll +1 for 2 asterisks you fatigue. She is going to go with 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. She's going to get 4 rolls at this damn thing. So roll 1. She does 3, 2, or 1. She gets it on the first roll. She is done. She scores the riddle. She gets a VP. So she does score the riddle game. So she scores ++ riddle. That is her 10th point. 12th overall. So she is tied at the moment. And she gets a small treasure. You know what? Let this be a great treasure. Come on, give her a little bit of love here. No, it is the power gauntlets. Fun for her, actually. That's great for her. Just not today. It's not great for her. And let's so the riddle game is gone. It has been scored. If there weren't so many goblins there, she might take them. If she had any more phases, right, she might take them. As it stands, she probably just is going to rest and just be done with the day. Because I don't think she can actually get anywhere else or find anything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She could get up there. So, okay, let's think about this. Is that a great treasure? No, damn, it's not even a great large treasure. She could have turned that in for an extra King Soldier's point because she scored 1. She just scored turning in the armor. And she's all injured too, which sort of sucks because if she wasn't injured, going up and then killing the wood folk would not be a terrible sort of last play to get her prowess back and score the extra point at the soldier. So literally, it would have been a 2-point play to go up and kill the wood folk. I'm not so sure it's a good play now. Within the state she is in. Damn it. That sucked a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Like she's Darn it. Yeah, she's left in a little bit of a clunky spot. And she could hide and move into there, but she doesn't have any search phases to, um, because even a single search phase with the miner might get you something. So not a giant fan. Okay, I think she is indeed done. Is there any one, two, three, four, five, six? No, I mean, could she make you know one, two, three, four, five? Yeah, she can't get to there and say buy off the peddler. There's no good way for her to get that done. One, two, three. She will, I suppose, go to the house. So she's going to move to the house. And what is that going to take her to move to the house? One, two, three, four, five, six. It's going to take her 6 moves to get to the house. And you know what? That doesn't do her any good. She's not going to score any more. Like she gets 5 gold for that. If she gets, yeah. So you know what? She's going to rest up and retire. She's done. I think she is done. The druid is going to walk into the guard and hide all the times. So the druid is going to extra move and then hide. Done. So he is done. That's going to give him 2 points because he's going to score a big game. And he's going to score herbalist. That's going to give him 2 points, which is going to be 6. He's going to end up with 14 points, beating the Amazon. So we're just going to call it there. He ends up with 14, beating the Amazon, who scores 12. That is the final scorecard right there. The captain does eke out a single point from his death because he has a spell. The druid wins spells, wins great treasures, wins gold, and wins prowess, which is probably the most embarrassing one. um, had I thought so, a couple of things. One is if that treasure is a large treasure that she has. Well, it's going to be a small treasure anyway. If it's a great treasure, that's a point. That would have been nice. So she'd have taken a point. So that would have been 13. If I'd have known better and not wounded myself, if I'd have lucked out on the riddle gun and not wounded myself so heavily, I could have marched up there and attacked either the wood folk, right, and gotten one more kill in to try to eke out because the wood folk suck, but they if they don't flip, they're not hurting you. Now any one of those could have got her, but she had at least one turn where she's going to survive and not get killed. So again, I think this was a really eventful game. Both the druid and the Amazon scored very well, and I think the Amazon just I think I think her main problem was sort of these 4 days. 1, 2, 3, 4 days right there. I think that sort of hurt her a little bit. Now, mind you, it was 4 days to score, a couple points, so I think that's good. But I do think that 4 days searching for that last path. I don't know if it was 4 days searching for the last path. It might not have been. But I think that hurts her. And spending that last week in the caves when you had amazing weather benefited the druid and hurt her, right? The druid could get everything he wanted to get done because he had extra moves all the time. So, and she was in the cave and she lost actually most of those extra moves. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days. She only got the extra moves 2 days. One was the last day. She was done. So, all right. I think we're going to call it there. Thank you very much for watching. I think the Amazon and the Druid win this one. I'm keeping 2 on the side for every game. The Sorcerer and the White Knight and the Amazon and the Druid. And then maybe, maybe we figure out. So I'm going to actually put the White Knight and the Druid on top of that to show that they're winners. And then we'll see if we want to play another game or 2 after this first round is all the way done. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So, in any case, again, thank you very much for hanging out and watching. This has been Magic Realm, Amazon and the Druid in a close and very high scoring game. So, talk to you all later, and you have a good night.